Welcome to this brief overview of the Destinations International Event Impact Calculator. We'll start by asking the question, why even measure the economic impact of events? Well, there are two main reasons. The first is that it's important to evaluate uh, the economic benefits of an event with respect to the costs of that event. So while there are costs oftentimes in terms of bid fees and incentives in hosting an event, it is vital to also understand the economic benefits of that event. Secondly, it's essential that destination marketing organizations understand and communicate the economic value of their activities. And the event impact calculator allows DMOs to establish that economic value by measuring the economic impact of the events that their destination hosts. The event impact calculator was launched in 2011 with the meetings module. In 2014, we added the sports module, and then in 2016, the third module, the festivals and cultural events. Right now, there are more than 200 destination marketing organizations around the world using the calculator, and over 100,000 events have been analyzed. The chart here shows the distribution of destination marketing organizations in terms of the packaging of modules to which they subscribe. So nearly half of the DMOs who use the calculator access both the meetings and the sports modules. The EIC comes with a set of key features. The first is that it's flexible and that it works with varying degrees of information. If you have a little, it will work with that, but if you have additional information, it can take that in and further refine the analysis. It's also standardized across all destinations. That is, across the 200 plus destinations who use the calculator, there is a common set of inputs, methodologies, and outputs that provide comparability across the industry. But it's also localized, so each of the destinations that uses the calculator has a model that's tailored to their destination based on local data. The analysis is comprehensive. It looks at not only spending impacts, but the impacts on jobs and taxes and the ROI of the event in terms of direct, indirect, and induced impacts. And it's credible. It's based on a variety of data sources that ensure that the results are reliable and can stand the test of scrutiny. And lastly, the platform is sustainable in that the underlying data sets are updated annually and the models are continuously being refined so that the latest available data is feeding the calculator. The Event Impact Calculator includes 13 distinct event types, and each of these event types has unique underlying data that provide a tailored analysis for that particular event. So the meetings module includes conventions, trade shows, and business meetings. The sports module adds 5 additional event types. And the festivals and cultural events module, again, adds another 5 with individual event impact analysis for each of those 5. The data that underlies the models that really anchors the results is broad, and we start with surveys of meeting planners, 2 distinct surveys that are feeding the model. Um, we also update annually data from Longwoods International, who runs the largest syndicated traveler survey in the United States. We use other survey data as available in markets outside of the U.S. We've also compiled CRM data for more than 150 DMOs, giving us information on room nights for particular types of events. Economic data is compiled at the city level, as are economic impact models at the city or the county level for each individual calculator. Each, each city or destination model includes local tax information, and SMG, who manages venues around the world, has provided financial data that gives us details on revenues that a venue would receive as a result of different types of events. Rounding out the data sets, we've conducted individual research on more than 100 sports events and several hundred festivals in order to ensure that we've got accurate data on these unique event types. The interface is very easy to use by design and requires a limited set of inputs, including the event name and organization, the location, start and end date, the type of event, and the market segment, where the meeting space exists, whether in a hotel or outside of the hotel, and then the number of visitors overnight and day. With the room rate added, we have enough information to run an impact analysis. The report is exportable. You can save it, rerun it, um, and the system is linkable to your CRM so that in addition to running the information directly on this platform, you could also send information directly from your CRM to the platform and have it return results to the CRM for reviewing and reporting. The platform has a two-page report that is produced for each event. This is the first page showing the key parameters of the event, the results in terms of business sales, jobs, taxes, and room demand. And then it shows business sales, and that would be the spending generated by the event. It's shown both by the source of those sales, attendee, organizer, and exhibitors, and the industry in which that spending is taking place, lodging, restaurant, business services, transportation, etc. The second page provides additional detail with direct, indirect, and induced and total impacts across sales, personal income, jobs, and taxes by type of tax. And finally, the report assesses the return on investment of that on the event by comparing the taxes generated by the event to the costs that are incurred by the destination to host the event. Finally, all users of the calculator get a wide range of support. Models for new destinations are developed each month. So each destination that signs up receives a new model within the month for the next update. And then we conduct a training session for all of those new users each month. And then on an ongoing basis, users have access to a user guide, a glossary of terms, frequently asked questions, and online guides and a helpline, all of that available online through the platform, and direct access to the teams at Destinations International and Tourism Economics as questions arise. The goal of all of this is to equip destination marketing organizations to understand the benefits of events with respect to whatever costs they may represent, but also to convey the overall importance and value of destination marketing organizations through the economic impact of events hosted. Thank you very much.